It's loud. It's thrilling. It's suspenseful. But what is stunt riding?
You got tricks. You got speed. You have style.
I would say it's wheelies. People are doing circles. Stoppies. People turn it into different variations, as the time has gone by.
Essentially taking a bike that was built really for racing and building it to do something it was never intended to do.
Motorcycle stunt riding has evolved over the years into a new era of the exciting and incredible techniques seen today.
It's definitely evolved from, back in the day it was fast power wheelies to now it's more slow, controlled.
The better you get, the more you actually slow it down.
When you're in the wheelie and, it starts to go too far back, you use the rear brake.
You can kind of control that mayhem and keep it in that sweet spot. It's this illusion of this, individual being out of control.
Control it from getting out of control.
It's a balance of discipline and creativity.
The perception of motorcycle stunt riding is that it is very dangerous. However, stunt riders themselves see it very differently.
Commuting on a daily basis to and from work is actually more dangerous than stunt riding in a controlled environment.
You always hear about people, getting hurt, commuting, and getting injured in these motorcycle accidents. It's pretty unfortunate because stunting is total different.
Commuting on a bike, it's scary. Every day you get on the bike, you really don't know if today's the day. I stopped commuting and bought a truck to tow my bike to the stunt spot.
They see a huge group of guys together doing something that they view reckless and they don't understand. So it's really easy to now categorize this as a gang.
We're not a gang at all. We're a bunch of good friends and like to do some wheelies, and it's like a sport to us.
It's a lot of energy we bring when we ride. And I think that energy gets misinterpreted.
If they really took the time to understand it, that stigma would go away. I've seen a lot of people that may initially have this perception of, wow, you guys are just a bunch of reckless hooligans, and then they come to really get to know the people, understand it, and say like, wow, I was, very mistaken.
Just like any extreme sport, accidents do happen. So stunt riding does have the potential to be dangerous. With all of the risks that come with stunt riding, why would anybody want to do it?
Just because it allows me to create my personal roller coaster. When you're on that bike, it's just, you have your own machine, you're in control, and I just can let go of all my worries.
This is my second family. There's so much love, man. There's nothing else like it.
As soon as I got on a motorcycle and started getting comfortable, I immediately wanted to excel at it and push its limits. And first thing came is, of course, doing a wheelie.
The wheelies are fun. Love motorcycles. I'm a motorcycle enthusiast. I love riding, but the entertainment part, seeing someone smile on their face, seeing a kid laugh and smile, seeing someone see something they've never seen before, those things to me are the reason why I like doing the stunt shows.
I ride because I love it. It was just, my destiny.
When I get on that bike, I put that helmet on, I fire that bike up, I'm in my own world.
You could be on the bike and everything else is just, it's gone. It's just you and the bike. I wouldn't give it up for anything else.
With all the potential danger associated with stunt riding, it's hard to imagine stunt riders' families approving of their decision.
The fact that I'm so passionate about it has created their own passion for it. Especially my mom, she's on the social network and she sees, the positive outcome and the comments my friends say about my post, and she's pretty excited about that.
My mom, she's always supported. My dad, he started me on it, so, I mean, I have all the ingredients that was needed to be where I am.
My mom, oh man, she wanted to kill me. In the beginning, she hated it. I pretty much got her support now. Same with my dad. They all just say I'm crazy. I'm really lucky to have the support from my fiance and also my family.
It's always going to be in the back of my mind, that he could possibly get hurt doing this. He's scrape fitted, like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. But you know what? He loves what he does, and I support him 100%.
Physical injury is not the only risk associated with stunt riding. With nowhere to stunt ride legally, riders are always on the lookout for safe places to practice their sport.
We try to look for spots that are by refineries, dead-end streets.
We go on the weekends when there's no cars or no traffic around there, so we're not in the way or causing any problems for anybody.
We have them categorized in names, like O spot, B spot.
A lot of stunters definitely have some secret spots, and they don't share them with too many people, and that's definitely just to keep that spot alive.
Spots get burnt regularly, and the way they get burnt is by someone telling a friend, who then tells a friend, who then tells another friend. It may bring some people that don't have the respect for a stunt spot that you have, and are gonna trash the spot.
We even set up trash cans, so these people would throw, their trash away, but they don't do it. We have to clean up, for our personal safety too.
Now cops are coming into those areas and kicking us out of there, and it's kind of unfortunate because, that's the safest place for us to ride.
Anytime you pull a rider over and you tell them, hey, you know better than this, you're not supposed to be doing this, it's like, yes, I do, but I have nowhere else to do it.
Penalties and fines for stunt riding can be rather steep, so riders are always on the lookout for law enforcement.
I personally got arrested at a stunt spot for practicing in a nice, safe location.
I got arrested at a B spot for doing a wheelie. The officer was at the stunt spot hiding in the bushes, filming us.
You pretty much get everything that they can give you.
It was like $400 to get my bike out of the impound, $900 for the ticket, and I got 2 points on my record.
I'm gonna take this ticket and I'm gonna continue doing this because this is something I love. It's a huge part of my life, and nothing's really gonna stop me.
I still, it hasn't stopped me. There's still that passion for the sport, so.
The officer's thought was, if we stop you where you practice, you won't take this to the street. That's the current mentality.
People getting caught at spots now don't want to come back to these stunt spots, and it's killing our places to ride and killing the community.
In spite of the fact that the number of stunt riders is growing, nothing is currently being done to legalize the sport.
Nothing's being done to legalize stunting. Skateboarding at one time was in the streets, and I feel the city, realized that and all the vandalism that was going on.
They started opening up skate parks. We actually require a lot less than a skate park would. All we need is just essentially an empty parking lot. The cost is so excessive trying to do it privately without the help of a city. We need a safe place to do it.
Stunt parks would be, great for the community, and people would love to come watch it. It wouldn't have to be in a back alley where it seems like people are up to something that's not good.
It'd be nice to have a stunt spot where, we could ride wheelies and, not worry about the cops coming and writing us tickets.
This exists beyond the facility, so if a facility was provided, I mean, you can imagine the heights it would grow. We need to, you know, get a spot, like, it's legal. I mean, we need it.
I think we need to follow the paths of some other sports in motorsports, like freestyle motocross. Those guys are still incredible. They're still insane, but they found a way to dress up their industry.
It's similar to what happened with dirt bike riding. Freestyle motocross was this crazy thing that people were doing just in the middle of nowhere. And then you have racetracks that allow this type of riding. If we had a safe place we can go ride, we would do it. The cost to provide the lot would outdo the cost to try to regulate this thing in a way that's not working.
With the current laws in place, the future of motorcycle stunt riding is unsure. Keeping it illegal prevents riders from enjoying their passion. Eventually, a legal place to ride will be essential for the survival of this sport.